Hungry woods, reaching high, snatch the light out from the sky. Leafy sighs, creaking bones, pray you don't get found alone. Crickly crack, the branches pop, there grows the night that never stops. The tree that leans with twisted grin, her limbs are thrown, her soul is sin. Underneath the crooked moon stalks the king of cloven hue, in pale decay and empty gloom. He comes for you. Six horns his crown, his kingdom all, for life delicious heat his call. He carries six of sword and steel, once wayward souls the fallen kneel. Shrink and cower and join us at the witching hour. Skip and sing and thrashing light to smother the
Alrighty, it is time. Our characters, our heroes, question mark, have begun to into the village of Wickamore, accompanying Philip and Adala, having seen a strange bundle of a human shaped wicker person, and it was moving and wriggling while wolves hungrily decided they needed to intervene, slashing it open to only reveal a goat that got out of there. And after that, the wolves hungrily turned upon our heroes. So with that, we're ready to continue the insanity as they have surrounded Sadie. Jack has put up into a tree, and Zhao has been hanging back, ready to blast him. And with that, Jack, it is your turn.
Well, Jack, being fairly safe up in the tree, is going to immediately take aim using steady aim to get advantage, and is going to fire at the big old bad dire wolf. For a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. That is going to hit, definitely.
Ooh, for 11 plus 9, total of 20 force damage.
Ooh, how do you want to kill it?
I think you watch it sort of crouch down, ready to lunge at Sadie again for another chomp. And just before it releases all the tension in its legs, a blast from above smashes its head into the ground.
Nice.
Yeah. That's action. Bonus action. That's what I got. I'm done.
We'll go to Sadie.
Okay. I am going to... What am I going to do? I am going to swing at Wolf E with my greatsword. for a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Well, that
Oh,
sucked.
That did.
For 8 points of magical what is this? Slashing.
Okay. What's not getting added in?
No, that was just a terrible roll. It was
Well, no,
it's-
because I'm seeing 2d6 plus 4 for the damage, and you said 8. I was just curious.
Oh,
what's not
I'm
getting-
sorry. It should have been 6.
Oh, it's supposed to be 6. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not sure why I said 8.
Oh, good. Just checking in.
It
It is bloodied.
okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, well, I was just thinking if maybe I should disengage and back up. So I'm going to use the bonus action on my horse and disengage.
Oh, you get that from your horse?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Dash, disengage, and dodge actions.
Okay, very good. So on your, so it's so interesting. All right, you know, I'm gonna I have to double check 2024 rules. I don't want to look into them right now. Let's go. 2014, they weirdly would have still gotten an op. I have to see if they changed any of that.
Oh, even with the disengage?
They couldn't opt the horse, but they could opt you.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember, so I'm
Oh,
just gonna
okay.
go forward with it because it's going to be a deep dive to find that role.
Well, that's fine. If there's a chance that happens, just do it.
Because that's a lot. And I'd rather go for this, and then we'll figure it out in the future. So Wolf A will run over here and go to attack. Ooh, only for a nat 1.
Well, that definitely doesn't hit.
Yeah, then we'll go. Wolf B comes over here. Now it has advantage. That is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, that is 7 piercing damage. And you are knocked prone off of the horse.
Okay. Which means it disappears.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, if I have the incapacitated condition.
You're not incapacitated if you're prone.
Okay.
You're just lying down, but like
Okay.
you're still fine. You
Okay.
just have to
Then
get back
he's
up.
still there. He's still there.
You got it. Okay, yeah, all these works are going after Sadie. Go in there. As they go to bite with advantage for various reasons, because you're prone as well. Only a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Alright. We'll see. A crit.
Ooh. Then I'm gonna have to use a reaction,
Oh,
possibly. Oh. That was gonna be. I thought there was gonna be more damage than that.
yeah, it's gonna be 4 damage.
Oh.
Crit. And yeah, that was a sad crit. And then the last wolf, we're running over. GM gets those 2. As goes to bite at the shoulder. Oh, for another crit. I'll get a second chance.
Okay.
As we go. That would be 10 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction Death Knight Graveguard, where I can reduce the damage by rolling one of my Druger die.
Nice.
D6 roll. So +2. So you said it was 10.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll take 6.
You got it. Very good. What's it look like? What does this maneuver look like?
I guess similar to how I summon my horse. So a little flash of black energy in my hands, and I slam it into my chest.
All right. With that, we'll go to Giselle.
Alright, so I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15, 20, and smack Wolf F right on the booty. So that is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
For 11 points of damage.
How do you want to kill it?
My spiritual weapon is like a big bear trap, and I just grab it and like rip the wolf in half.
Nice. I love it. There's 2 halves of the wolves.
Alright, so Eldritch Blast is 120 feet. So is that if no, that's just the range. Alright, so I'm not even gonna move. Are any of the other wolves bloodied? Can I see from where I am if any of the other wolves are bloodied?
Yeah. If you look, E.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Wolf E is injured.
The
I think
rest
the
are
rest
full
are
health.
healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to cast an Eldritch Blast at Wolf E.
Nice.
Only a 10 to hit.
Ooh, that is going to end up missing as it ducks quickly under the blast.
That's everything I can do.
Got it. Jack.
Well, I was hoping that Wolf E would go down, but I still think CD has a good chance of taking it down on her own, so I'm going to target another wolf. Bonus action, steady aim, and we'll go for Wolf A here. Where's my dice rolls? There they are. Advantage. So dirty 20 to hit. For 9 plus 8 for 17 force damage.
Heck yes. They are gone.
Great.
Going to Sadie.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to attack E again. Oh, I'm going to stand up first, so you have my movement to stand up. And then attack. Ooh, for a 25.
Hits.
And that will be 12 points of magical slashing.
There you go. How do you want to kill it?
Chopping its head off.
Nice.
And I think that is all I can do. So that is my turn.
Got it. Start with Wolf B. Crouching low, trying to get that leg for a dirty 20. For 4 piercing.
All right. I'm going to have to I'm going to use Silver Bulwark reaction. It says when you take bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, you can take a reaction to gain resistance to those 3 damages until the start of your next turn.
Oh, nice.
So that was, you said 4, so I take 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody take these guys out.
Yeah. So funny.
They
right.
get to go first. Sorry.
They do. C gets one more shot here. You are knocked prone as it goes in for 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. I'm going down.
For 4.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. All right, 1 HP. Yep.
Oh.
Then that goes to Giselle.
So, moving that spiritual weapon again over to. We're gonna come over to Wolf B and attack you for only a 12.
12 hits.
Oh, yay! You're not very tough. That is it's 11 points of damage.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
I saw Sadie slice off that other wolf's head, and I thought that looked so cool. So my bear trap just rips off this wolf's head.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the last remaining wolf.
There we go.
Don't you dare hurt my friend! That is a dirty 20.
There we go.
And it is my D10. Using both of these at the same time gets me so confused on my damage because they're different damage die. 11 points of damage!
How do you want to kill this one?
This one, I hit it right in Eldritch Blast right up the butt.
Nice. All right. With that, it is finally Feld here.
Are we now out of combat where I can run up to Sadie after I saw that she
Yes.
fell?
Yes.
Jack, you gotta come here. Sadie doesn't look so good. I don't know anything about medicine, but I can tell she doesn't look so good.
Yeah, well, medicine ain't really my strong suit either, but I think it's.
You've got to be better than me. I'm really, really bad at it. I'm probably gonna make her worse if I try to do anything.
I can try. And I guess I will roll a medicine check to see if I can stabilize her. That's a 13.
She is stable.
All right.
Sadie. Is there anything that we can do to bring her to consciousness again?
Rest, but unless you have spells or potions.
No. So it's
real
just
quick, Megan. Sometimes when you're getting when you raise your voice loud, what your mic is doing is basically auto muting you.
Oh, okay.
It's reacting to the increased voice.
Yeah.
And then we miss all the wonderful things you were saying when you do it.
Good to know. Still working out my audio issues even when I'm changing.
Yeah, so trying to do excited without the volume is a thing it's hard because
Yeah.
of the but yeah, just let you know because we're like
No, I
sometimes we
appreciate
get
it.
some of it, other times we're like I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
But with that, okay, so you stabilize Sadie. You realize no longer dying from the wounds. The blood wounds are not just leaking as the door of a large building facing the town square opens. and a short and portly middle-aged man emerges. He wears a finely tailored three-piece suit and a matching bowler hat, the latter of which he removes in deference as he approaches. A thousand apologies for the chaos, Lord Philip. We were not expecting you this evening, and you caught us in the middle of one of our sacred traditions. Please accept my sincere and heartfelt welcome to Wickermore Village. I am Mayor Wendell Somerton. I am so pleased you finally accepted my invitation to our humble community. Addressing Philip, then looks to you and, I'm very, very. Thank you all for coming as well. You're of course welcome along with his honor, Dreskenwald. Sorry if this upsets you in any way. You just stumbled upon our yearly ritual to feed the beasts of the wood and the roots of the great oak with an offering of lifeblood to honor the green queen. It ensures bountiful hunts and healthy livestock for the coming year. As he looks, and there's no goat.
Oh, and I can't say anything.
Oh, sorry. Wait a second. Philip, Adela, is this the second time that we have gotten in a fight and you guys have just run away? Are you completely useless? Like, why are we always having to get injured, put our lives on the line to fight things, and you just watch?
Giselle, may I propose that we ask those questions later? You said your name was Wendell Somerton?
Yes, Mayor Wendell Somerton, to be precise.
Do you have any means of, patching up our friend here?
Oh, yeah, we need to save Sadie, please.
She does look like she needs rest. I'm sure you can purchase lodging in the inn, and rest there.
You know, considering we just saved your town from all of those wolves, I don't know if we really need to be purchasing lodging. I think that someone should probably provide us with lodging.
Giselle, I don't think you were listening. We just interrupted their sacred ritual. I don't think that line of argument's going to go well.
Because,
I mean,
right, you. I'm sure the tree will be fine feeding on the hunting beasts. But yes, they were supposed to eat the goat.
Wait, the tree?
Do you know where this tree is? Can we take all of this blood and deliver it to the tree?
Oh no, we're talking about this tree. I know. I'm saying the ones were supposed to eat the goat and.
Oh, so the tree has the blood of these animals to compensate it then?
Yeah.
See, so actually the tree got even more blood than it was supposed to. So again, we are really should be getting your thanks. You all are welcome. And I think that the least that you could all do is give us a room for the night so that our friend who put her life on the line for your little town can rest up and feel better.
And Philip will intervene. I think I can understand. They only did what was right, and I have to say, to see such a thing would have been a fairly horrific vision for poor Adela and myself. So, but I would like to personally thank you three for sparing us such a visceral visage. So I will cover your cost happily for.
Well, thank you, Philip.
We don't need to trouble
so
the city
wonderful.
funds or the tax money of the people.
See, Philip knows how to treat his guests. You, Lord Dreskenwald, you are just such a wonderful man, and I really appreciate your courtesy here.
Jack is chuckling to himself over the immediate 180 that just happened.
Yeah.
So now where is this inn? And also, is like someone strong enough to carry Sadie? Because that's definitely not me. Oh, where's Fluffy? Fluffy!
Your call. The panther comes up.
You're such a good boy. Oh, my actual panther is coming up to see me.
Amazing. Goes, all right. Yeah, the inn's right across the way there, and I'm sure I'll be sure to pass, and Philip will give you like a small bag of coins. 'Cause, I'm sure that will be enough to cover anything that you need. And it goes, but for the two of you, Philip and Della, we have your estate. It's in pristine condition, and its servants are ready to fulfill every want and need that you have. So
You guys are like rich.
well, they this estate is a gift from the mayor to us, but yes, it is in honor of Mr. Juskenwald. We've prepared it. It's fallen out of it fell out of ownership and repair, and so the town assumed it and transferred it to him for whenever he has to visit.
How do you get a estate gifted to you? Like, so apparently killing a pack of wolves is not good enough to get an estate gifted. Like, what is the threshold?
Well, it kind of gets in like close. It does help when the entire land is your last name.
Oh, so I don't have a last name, so there's not really anything that I can do about it.
So, yeah. It did help make this place.
What if I just name myself Giselle Druskenwald? Would that work? Do I get an estate then?
So might not be a few more steps than that, but Plus, you did, and Adele kind of like, well, it's probably only one way that would really happen, and he's taken.
For now.
Jack's like, oh my gosh. Right, why don't you show us to our place? And he kind of yanks Philip.
Look, Wendell, perhaps it's best if before we do anything else, maybe you could tell us about any other rituals or traditions that you guys might have before we interrupt other sacred rituals.
Yeah. And so the purposes of this, let's go ahead and let's see here. Sadie, just come up to 1 HP. Because I would just rather be able to participate in the scene, and we know we're going to get you somewhere.
Okay.
That way we just don't have to.
Oh, good. Oh, Sadie, you look better, but that's not really saying much.
It was kind of a low bar.
I'm
you
glad
look alive,
at least your
which is better
eyes
than
are-
looking dead.
Yeah.
Yes, I appreciate that I'm still alive. Thank you.
That is all. Jack deserves all of the thanks. I promise I probably would have killed you if I tried to do anything. Not intentionally, of course. I would never want to kill you, Sadie, but you're like a weird creature. And I don't really know how you work.
I don't either. There was like blood coming out of your cracks. I don't know how that works when you seem to be made of stone.
Yeah. It was very strange. You know that saying about getting blood from stone? The wolves managed to do that.
Interesting.
It was pretty
Anyway,
cool.
we
I
should
mean-
probably catch you up. This here is Mayor Wendell Summerton. And it turns out that that goat was a sacrifice as part of a ritual to help nourish this tree.
But we did so much better because now the tree gets the blood of all of the wolves, which is like way better than a silly old goat. So honestly, they should be thanking us. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to like get us an estate, but they don't really seem to care about that. Apparently, you have to have it's all nepotism here, and you have to have the last name of Druskenwald, which is so like turn of the 1800s. They need to learn that we're in a new century and that people should be given estates based on merit and not based on their family name.
I'm just going to slide right over that.
And the look I was giving you is the look that Sadie would have been giving you.
The other thing that's worth catching you up on is the Druskenwalds here do appreciate that we stepped in so they didn't have to witness such a gruesome sacrifice. And they have kindly offered to pay for our lodgings for the evening.
Oh, well, thank you very much. And you have no idea how much I appreciate that, because I feel like one more step and I might just fall over.
You need a nap.
A long one.
Yeah.
All right, where's this? Let's go find this inn. Let's get Sadie a bed.
Well, are there any other traditions you might want to inform us of so we don't, I don't know, trip over sacred rituals, Mr. Summerton?
Yeah, it'd be better if next time we interrupt a ritual, we know we're doing it.
Of course. I mean, there are a lot. I don't think.
Let me narrow it down. Any likely to happen in the near future?
I would say there's a lot of various ones you might stumble upon in various homes, and I would say ask questions before just cutting goats free.
Well, there wasn't exactly anybody to ask questions to when we got here.
I mean, it wouldn't have been too hard to see that it wasn't a human inside, right?
No.
None of us are human, though, so how are we supposed to know it wasn't like a goat person?
It also wouldn't have been surprising for everyone to be hiding inside, given that there was a pack of wolves approaching.
All right.
Everyone was. Yeah, nobody was out here.
Of course, I'm saying, just investigating, maybe just use some care. I'd say, if you don't know, maybe just, don't do anything and then find out, that's probably the very
okay,
best. But I'll let people know
let's
that we have a lot of
ask-
people who are in the midst of, who like to poke their nose in other people's business, and it might be to their benefit to.
We never do that.
Okay, so let's ask this question instead. Are there any rituals that require sacrifice of any human type creature that we might run across in the next few days?
It could be different people's personal practices. It's hard to.
Okay,
So
but
there's not another one scheduled at the tree for some time.
Okay, but if it's a personal
Are there any
practice-
other in public?
Right. If it's a personal practice, that would be in their home. We wouldn't see it, correct? We're talking about
Right.
anything public.
Right. Nothing comes to mind that would be in the next few weeks.
Okay, then we should be good.
Okay.
I mean,
Can I
provided
tell whether it's whether he's nervous because of us or if he's nervous because of Druskenwald?
Give me an insight check.
14.
14. He seems very worried about the sacrifice being interrupted. And you get the sense that his, "oh, I'm sure it'll be fine," is because of the Druskenvolds being there. And you would be getting a very different reception for doing what you did, were you not with Philip and Adela. But he's not. You'd never do that to the people who arrived with Philip and Adela. But it's a big deal.
All right.
So, like, who are the people whose houses we definitely should not go into?
Well, I mean, if you just knock and, don't go into any house uninvited, you should be fine.
Okay, but, like, who are the, like, really sketchy people?
Oh, all of our whole village is upstanding. There's no sketchy people here.
There's sketchy people in every village. I've been to enough villages to know that. So if you're saying that nobody here is sketchy, that means you're the sketchy person.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to excuse them. You've been so kind and generous, pointing our way to an inn in the house, and they did have a little run-in with a locomotive that right and tried to eat them. Of course, maybe they just need some rest. But yeah, I think so.
It has been
Yeah, oh yeah, rest will definitely correct all of the problems with me, for sure. I'm just tired. Yes, no, I know it's not going to make you go away, but it's fine.
Well, I recognize that it's nearly time for everyone to be going inside. Will there happen to be any shops open for a moment to purchase, I don't know, a few materials before we go to bed?
They are all closed right now, and especially with the sacrifice, no one's going to be out and open.
That's fair.
I'm going to pull out my pan flute and just like skip around playing it and playing like the creepiest tune that I can possibly come up with as we're walking through the town, presumably to the inn.
So I do put this up. For our own ease of doing things, I gave you the numbered version, so that it's a little easier. And so you guys are all center, and the inn is right there. So.
Oh.
So yeah, I just skip right up to the front door, playing my pan flute.
I stumble behind Giselle.
Jack kind of comes up under your shoulder, trying to help you along a little bit.
Yeah. As Philip does look at all of you and just says, well, we've had our adventures. Adele and I are exhausted and need to see whether this mayor's telling the truth about the state of this manor. I apparently own. So we're going to settle in. But please, tomorrow, do come visit for dinner.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Sure.
I don't eat.
Well, I'm sure we can have beautiful scents for you to enjoy an olfactory experience. Is there anything that we could have prepared for you?
I would love some popcorn, like caramel corn. I can't eat it, but I miss the smell of popcorn and caramel corn. And burn it a little bit. Oh my gosh, I really want to smell some burnt caramel corn. Oh, and I need raw meat for Floofy.
Oh, of course. You can make sure that.
Right? Yes, good boy. Yes. Oh, do you want to go eat some of the wolves before we go into the inn?
I would say leave those for the tree.
But Floofy is so much more important than a stupid tree. What if he's hungry?
Remember, this is a town that has their rituals, and this is serving a purpose for them.
Okay, but if Floofy gets hungry tonight and starts gnawing on your leg, you can't blame me.
We can probably ask someone in the inn for something for Floopy.
Okay. Again, he's not going to eat me because I'm wood. So it's really Jack that you need to talk to if we don't wind up finding any food for Floofy.
I'm sure the inn probably has something. All we can do is ask.
I hope so.
All right. So ultimately, Philip gave each of you 10 gold
Ooh.
for your rooms.
Well,
And that will
it's
be
not 10 gold a night. That's expensive rooms.
I don't really need a bed. I'm pretty used to just sleeping on the floor or curled up in a ball. I can be a really tiny ball now. See, I take up so little space that I shouldn't even have to pay full price for a room, honestly.
So you volunteering to share a room is what I'm getting.
Yeah. Coming in here to the Green Inn, you see a woman who definitely has an air that, seeing all this, looks like she's done herself back up in a hurry. With her brown hair worn up under her hat and a kind of perfectly tailored outfit. She looks upon all of you as you come in, and she goes, last minute guests, welcome. I am so glad you are here. I would be so glad to have you in rooms that fit your needs. Each room is 1 gold a night, but I do offer triple rooms for 2 gold a night, if that is more to your liking.
I suggest we share a room tonight.
I'm good with that.
So are the triple rooms like 3 beds? Is that why it's a triple? Or are you just charging 3 people twice as much for the same single room?
No, there's 3 beds in there, and they're bigger than the other ones.
Okay, perfect. Floofy and I can share a bed.
Excellent. So,
Well, I'll cover this one, and Jack will hand over 2 gold. I didn't catch your name.
No, just a second though, Jack, before you pay, because I don't know if you heard, but we kind of saved the town from some wolves, and we're also like close personal friends with the Duskenwalds.
Jack has already dropped the money into her hand.
he's like, I'm not playing this game. You see, her face kind of goes from really to when Jack puts it, she nods like, thank you.
And Giselle just keeps chattering away and just ignores that Jack has already paid and just and ignores the fact that you guys are like pretty much tuning her out.
She hands over 3 keys to the room as she goes, yes, it's just right up the hall, last door on the right. Let's go up the stairs rather. And do you know that we have breakfast at twilight hour, which is included in everything? Dinner is, of course, separate. Should you wish any type of meal or anything else. And
oh, right. Do you have any meat for my panther?
would you like that now, or do you just want that for breakfast?
What do you think, Floopy? How hungry are you? I think that we're okay waiting till breakfast.
Sure. And I'm sure that it's fine if you'd rather feed your breakfast to your cat. That's entirely acceptable.
As long as you have meat. Just make sure that there's meat. He does not like potatoes.
I would definitely put the meat to her. Glad to help you, and of course appreciative for what you've already done in our village and bringing uh, Philip Dreskenwald here. And she just says, and then of course you can pay nightly, and let me know if there's anything else I can put you for. There are baths in each room.
Yay! Oh, right.
As well as some polish and cleaner for other needs. As she kind of looks at the stone and the doll, she goes, "I do have some string and those things that are all part of that."
Yay! I can catch my tutu. Oh wait, Jack, you were asking her name. What's your name?
Yeah.
Alda.
Alda. That is a beautiful name.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to meet your acquaintance. Alder Farnham.
Alder Fauna?
Farnham.
Farna. I'm Giselle. What a lovely inn. Happy to meet you.
Oh, hey, I finally spelled a fantasy name correctly.
Same. I probably spelled Wendell Somerton. Well, I hope I got Somerton right, at least.
All right, I think the mayor was trying to hide how big of a deal it was. How bad is it that we interrupted that ritual?
Well, that ritual was meant to bring prosperity for the harvest. You understand? So, shows.
Is there something special about the goat that means that the blood of the wolves will not suffice? Or is there some other aspect we're not understanding?
Well, just goes, well, this really is quite simple. It's the goat is an innocent given to the beasts. It wasn't that the blood itself would be drunken by the tree, but that the beasts would feed by the tree, and the beasts having fed in the presence of that sacred place, the blood they left behind would possess that type of property to then move through the land and furnish the trees to give the Green Queen what she needs to bless our land, give plenty to us.
Well, shit.
So, are we all gonna get put into a giant wicker man and set on fire? Because I don't like fire.
Oh. You might find people a bit hostile towards you, but there is nothing that we can do to repay the debt now that it has not been made in time. But I wouldn't discount people deciding to make your lives a little harder. After all, it's not just anyone who goes and interrupts a ritual with the Oak of Many Faces.
So, yes or no on a giant wicker man outside of town?
I don't see that in your future.
You see the future? Oh my gosh, Adele sees the future too. She read our tarot. What do you see in my future?
Well, I see. If you'd like more information, I think you'd get much of what you desire for about 2 more gold.
Oh, it's one of those types of I see your future sort of thing. I've been to enough of those sorts of fortune tellers before. I think I'm okay.
Of course. Well, I will leave all of you to what you need. I'll get my own rest and hope you enjoy your rooms and breakfast. And let me know if there's any more rooms that you'd like to reserve.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right.
Apologize for our interruption
Of course.
and getting you roused at this late hour. Was not our intention to cause a fuss.
Oh, not so
mean,
much
speak for yourself.
roused as do know that most everyone watches the sacrifice. So I saw what happened, and others did too. Good night.
All right, then. Make his way to the room.
As she walks away, I use minor illusion to make a sound of a fart right behind her. Guys, this town is really weird.
This should not be a surprise, Giselle. We're in a totally new world with totally different religions and customs and history.
Yeah, but like I'm getting cult vibes.
I mean, it's interesting you pick up on that, given that your circus was a little bit of a cult.
But we were a fun cult. These people are like a weird, unhappy cult.
I mean, the only reason they seem unhappy to me is because we interrupted their rituals. Be like us walking into your circus and setting it on fire.
I mean, somebody did that.
Kind of happened.
And
And you saw how that turned out, right?
I don't actually know how that turned out though, because we died. Maybe everybody at the circus is super happy and super chill and they're all okay with it.
That's kind of my point. We died.
Yeah, but none of
Are you
them
happy about
died.
being dead?
I'm making the best of it. Look at all these cool new powers that I have. I couldn't do any of these things when I was a human, so I think it's actually honestly super cool that we're dead. Or that I'm dead. Fine, I get you guys might not like being dead, but you guys can do cool new things too. You have spider legs, Jack.
Yeah, well,
And Sadie, you have wings.
it's not as bad as I expected it to be. I'll admit that. But look, these people are trying to make the best of their situation that we just messed up. The same way somebody messed up our situation back in our old world.
I guess. I don't know. I think they could all do with smiling a little bit more and recognizing that, like, maybe feeding a goat to a bunch of wolves is kind
Maybe
of
you should
weird.
ask them when the Festival of Fools is coming to town. Or maybe you shouldn't. I have no idea. Maybe that's a bad thing to do. But we won't know
Well, no.
unless we ask.
Yes, absolutely. That's such a good idea. I will ask first thing in the morning. Should I go downstairs and ask her and ask Alda
We've
now?
already interrupted her evening once. I think it's probably best we wait till breakfast.
Okay. I didn't see any signs. Like, would the festival put up like posters saying that they're coming? Because there was a poster in the train. Should there be posters around town? Should I make posters for the Festival of Fools? And maybe if I make posters, it'll come here faster.
I don't know the answer to any of those questions. Those are questions to ask in the morning.
I don't have any paper. That's too bad. All right, I gotta go find a store in the morning and get some paper and some markers, and then I can make some posters and tell everybody about the Festival of Fools, and maybe I'll like manifest it into coming here sooner.
Anyway,
How am I supposed to go to sleep now, Jack? You've got me so excited.
I mean, you get a whole bed to yourself with the cuddly
And
little.
Floofy! And Floofy, I start like jumping on the bed and encouraging Floofy to come jump on the bed with me.
Running towards you, the panther obeys.
Yay! Floofy!
Careful, let's not break any furniture.
I'm tiny. I'm fine. I'm not gonna break anything.
You might not, but Floofy might. Not on purpose, but Floofy might.
Okay, fine.
And I think we're sort of on bad side of people here, so let's try not to add to the situation.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Now, how am I supposed to get comfortable? I have wings. I don't know what to do with them.
Sleep on your stomach?
Question.
And then they can like hang off the sides?
I have not figured out what to do with my legs yet either.
Oh, Sadie, maybe you should hang upside down from the ceiling like a bat.
I am not a bat, and I don't know that the ceiling could hold my weight. I'm not even sure if this bed can hold my weight, but I guess we'll find out. Mark, I don't know why I'm calling you Mark tonight, but Mark. Anyway, Matt, I'm going to attempt to curl my wings around me, kind of like a cape, and attempt to lay in bed.
Of course, that does work, and you're all able to begin to take your rest. It's going to be a peaceful night tonight.
As a precaution, Jack takes his immovable rod and puts it in front of the door so that the door cannot open, and then wraps some string around the window if there's a window, and ties a bell to it so if it opens, he knows.
It's very useful. All right. Now with that, we're going to go ahead and take about a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back. You all can process your long rest in the interim.
Matt, I'm assuming that like the twilight hour or whatever it's called is the equivalent of dawn, and so Floofy is gone when we wake up.
Okay. Yes, that would be the equivalent.
Because the bag of tricks, it disappears at dawn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will definitely call that. I put that in handouts, right? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I just I think that's what the timing of where we are in the day. But
Twilight hour is morning, the equivalent of 7 a.m. to 11. So we would call that dawn. Yeah.
Perfect.
And my steed is gone because, well, I'm guessing it's been more than an hour, but he left when I hit 0 hit points.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that was incapacitated. Perfect. All right. We'll go for a break.
Okay. Gonna throw up again.
Beautiful.
Hey, Daddy. I gotta help the girl with some stuff. Holy shit. This is gonna be a very long weekend. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw up again. No, you're not, Paula. You're gonna make it through this. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Hey, baby. Oh, God, my throat. Oh. Mm. Come on, monster. Come on. Okay. Okay. Gotta throw up again. Yeah, here's the move it up. Okay. Have a minute. Every time I lift the balloon. Oh. No. Yeah, sure. Oh, right. Cute. Jumbo. It looks so tiny. Oh, there you go. It's great. Side, you know. Where did I picture? Let's get this.
What's my fault? Well, why did break her again to corner something? What your name is? Hi. Alrighty, welcome. Alright. So, waking up, you can smell the breakfast below, and even though, at least Jack eats.
Jack will take no security measures and.
Good morning, Bloopy. And you guys all see that now in the bed, Giselle has a badger because she woke up a little bit before you guys, noticed Floofy was gone, and pulled another creature from the gray bag of tricks. Hi, Floofy. Did you sleep well? Yes, that's a good little boy. Should we go get you some food?
Hello, my Floofy.
Every time I talk to my creature, my actual creatures in real life come because they think I'm talking to them.
And it does kind of lick its lips and makes a badger noise. Starts rooting around.
I take Floopy downstairs to go see what kind of food they have.
Very good. And yeah, they have set out our plates again, kind of the scent smells and what would be very good and attentive to your particular characters, as well as the meats for the pet. 'Cause all they know is meat, and we're hoping the badger eats the meat. 'Cause that's what they were told.
So, go ahead, Floopy, whatever you want to eat.
So, Matt, as a construct, what does that mean for me?
So, I would say, well, does your character say you don't eat, or does your thing say not eat or drink? Or
I don't think that it does. It just says that I'm a construct.
Yeah, it would say in your
I think.
features and traits, because it's in my features and traits that I don't require air, food, or drink.
Yeah, so you'd probably be able to have, if it doesn't say specifically, you should be able to have your
Okay.
regular stuff.
It's
Cool.
just because I'm a puppet.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I didn't know how that affected constructs. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a specific feature you would get. Species traits, yeah, I don't think you.
Yeah, I don't see anything. It just says I'm a construct and I'm medium. And then I have
Yeah, you
fly
don't get
speed.
any particular. Yeah, you just have that construct type.
Okay.
Very good. All right. In that case, you can see now within some of the more of the less dark, out of the darkness of like what was close to the witching hour, you can see more dim and twilight. That the inn itself does boast a little bit of a stage. Doesn't look like it's been used too recently, but it does seem like it's a place made for hanging, or for not hanging, for having and hosting various acts there. And in the back of the inn, you can see that there is a stable as well.
Is Alda downstairs at breakfast?
Yeah, she's around doing.
Upon seeing the stage, I like bound right up to her. Oh my gosh, Alda, you didn't tell us that you have performances here. Do you need a dance performance? I was the star dancer at the Starless Sky Carnival, and I would be happy to give your tenants just the most wonderful performance that they've ever seen. I can do incredibly new tricks now that I can like curl up into a ball and like have so much more flexibility than I did with a weird human body. Yeah, I can do fun things like this! And I use minor illusion to make like sparks and like sparkles fly all around me.
Yeah, she kind of looks, she goes, oh, okay. I think it would be very good for you to have the stage and you can offer the act.
Oh my gosh. Do you want me to perform right now?
Oh, I think I would love the surprise later.
Okay. I won't tell you. I will just go to the stage and start performing at some point, and you will just get the best show ever. You will be so mesmerized. It'll be wonderful.
Okay. She goes, now just understand that there would be no payment or any type of recompense for such a thing.
No. Of course not. I just expect lodging, and in exchange for that, you'll get a beautiful show, and it'll be perfect.
If it's going to be lodging, then why don't we plan it for 3 nights hence, and then I can let the villagers know so that they will come in, and we can call that lodging when you have that night.
Perfect. 3 nights of lodging in exchange for
no. In 3 nights you will have the performance. You will get 1 night of lodging.
So that way I have 2 nights of rehearsal. Such.
Yes, I will not cover the rehearsal. I'm sorry.
I just skip off, like, not listening to anything more that she's saying. We will see what happens when she wants us to pay for another night.
Jack, I have a feeling he's going 52 gold. Got it.
Jack sitting at the table eating with Sadie. I think she forgot about Festival of Fools again.
Well, let's not remind her.
You guys! I booked a gig! I got us free lodging for the next 3 nights so that I will then perform here. And Alda is going to tell the whole town so that everybody shows up. Do you think that if the festival comes to town, we can, like, make my act part of the festival, and then like everybody who comes for the festival can also come here and see my dance performance. I'm so excited, you guys. We're gonna have to be here for another 3 nights, but I think that's totally fine.
How much did I hear enough of that to know that the 3 nights are probably not actually covered?
Yes, I would say you would
Okay.
get that. She was quite loud, and I think at various times looking directly at Jack. Like Olga is a little like, okay, like I kind of understand who makes the decisions here, and it's kind of like
And
making
it is not
sure
Giselle.
and is at the moment like I'm not going to get into it, but as long as kind of like, hey, if you want there to be peace and you want it to be crazy, that's up to you. As long as you and I know how the money is being exchanged. That's how she's paying Jack at this point.
All right.
Like, you don't want me to fine you for crazy, you pay me.
Which Giselle doesn't, because she wasn't planning on paying for the next 3 nights anyways. So Giselle doesn't
Just
really
leave
care.
it to Jack.
Oh, Giselle, or I'm sorry, Sadie was in on this too. She knew exactly same thing Jack was thinking. So
Yeah, she's been saying Jack and Sadie. I think she's definitely looking at the two, in her mind, adults in the room. Kind of like this one. And again, possibly not entirely unfamiliar with, dolls and sometimes their eccentric personalities. Or a certain type of certain personalities seem to be raised as these doll folk and Threadborn. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
Threadborn, yes.
Right. Was Giselle like this before she became a Threadborn? Is because she was like this why she became a Threadborn? We will never know.
Right.
So what are we doing today, you guys? We have to go see Philip and Della. Should we go see if we can find the Festival of Fools? Because like it doesn't seem like it's in town right now, but maybe it's nearby.
I think Jack wanted to go look at a couple of shops.
Shopping? That's a great idea.
Might also be good
What do you
to
wanna
get the
buy,
lay
Jack?
of the town and learn a little bit about what's going on around here.
Oh, Alda! What is the best shop in town?
Well, that would be a very rude thing for me to give that type of information
Okay, fine.
or opinion on.
What?
I could give you ones that I particularly go to most days, of course, because that would just be revealing my schedule to you, which wouldn't be rude at all, would it?
Of course not. That is perfect. Yes. Which ones do you happen to frequent most, regardless of what you think of them?
Yes, thank you. Well, there is Morgan's Apothecary Shop. That has various regions and ointments and salves that are very
We need those.
helpful. There, that'd be fairly good. I would say generally I do make sure I make my way to Bread by Holly as well as Harga's Meats.
Vargas Meats? What do you think, Floofy? Do we need to go to the meat shop?
And then, of course, you might need, if you need any medical services or dental to be done, you can go ahead and hit up Randa's Barber Shop.
He's a barber who does dental?
Yeah, barber, surgeon. Yep. Whether it's a haircut, bothersome tooth, or a quick stitch up. Also, if you there's also if you would like to serve, in my opinion, a bit of an inferior brew, but it is, well, if you can't afford the finer things, you can burn your throat and nostrils drinking his. They drink with it and they clean with it.
Are there any, like, toy shops or, like, gift shops?
Well,
Like, fun things with, like, baubles and bits.
This is the tailor.
The tailor.
And chandlery
Schindlery?
or candles. So if you go to the Wickery,
The Wickery.
it's Mr. Oswick Frey.
Swick Bray. That sounds wonderful. I love candles.
Those, of course.
I should get some candles to decorate your stage as part of my act. It would add such wonderful ambiance.
And then you do see another gentleman sharing the space with you, looking like they came down to have a room. Mentions, "Oh, my new guest. So I could not help but overhear your conversation. I must say, Tolliver's Trading Post is another one of my favorites. If you have things of interest, he will always give you something interesting in return." See, and I don't mean to be rude. My name is Phineas Trout.
So nice to meet you. I'm Giselle.
So, nice to meet you.
Name's Jack.
So, Mr. Trout, what brings you to Wickermore Village?
Oh, I came here to educate the young minds of this quaint place. And I find myself with grading papers and everything. This the green queen here. The green satisfies me enough. I have a clean room, breakfast, and I can be off to educate the minds of this place.
Is there a school or academy in town then?
Oh yes, where there's children, there's school.
Does the school have a name?
Of course, the Wickermore Schoolhouse. I'm not from here originally. I'm from Baskerton. Sort of a, I guess, effort from many of us, partially funded to come here and to help those settlements that are outside of the common curriculum. But right now we're mostly focused on letters and numbers. And of course, those students who have parents that value more esoteric subjects, we get into them as well.
How did you get this position? Are you the only teacher here?
Oh, of course. One room, one teacher.
Who was the teacher before you? Did you kill them?
No. That is not my personal. I did not kill anybody. I just came here by application and my own educational stuff. There's some of the more affluent parents here have found asked me to come and be a beacon of brightness here in the. It kind of gets a little quiet looking at all the. Try to drive away some of the, darkness of superstition that I did already here. that you all found yourselves in the middle of. I'm sorry that enough time goes by, they tend to forget such things. I won't worry about it too much.
Yes, it's weird culty vibes, isn't it?
Or I imagine, I want to call it culty myself. I would just say more. There's just many, many generations of being alone and having to deal with the harshness of life without the soothing balm of modernity.
Superstitious.
Yes.
I understand, Mr. Trout. You have to be very careful with your words so as not to upset the parents of your pupils, but we understand each other.
Of course. I mean, one can just imagine that at one point a lost animal, let's say, was out among the fields and attracted local predators. Those predators chased this animal into town and ended up catching up to it right near the Oak of Many Faces, as the locals like to call it. And then just so happened that due to rain and weather, they had a more prosperous year, and they thought and this traumatic event that everyone witnessed stuck in their minds, and then they believed that must continue to happen to get the same results. And over time, it changes and becomes a bit more ritualistic, a bit more showy. But it is hopefully by implanting the seeds of reason in these young souls that I'm hoping in future generations they can see that it was just likely circumstance and coincidence.
I mean, I don't actually believe in coincidence, so I think they're probably right that it was probably that animal, but also, like, that's just so... they're getting, like, so worked up over the fact that we killed some wolves when they could always just, like, get another goat. Or do something else to have a good harvest. Like, maybe all they need to do is throw a great big party. We always found at the carnival that when we threw a great big party, everything was always going better. And so I think that's really all that you need to do, and not, like, get mad that some people killed some wolves.
Oh, indeed. I mean, I don't disagree with your idea that there could be other ways, but after spending some time here, you kind of understand that. Let me explain this. If suddenly missing the date and time and manner of a goat no longer matters, this type of ritual sacrifice, then it can, in the minds of the people, easily lead to the young folk missing harvest time, not waking up at the right time, losing hours of the day, which then lead to less product, which then leads to less funds and less security for the winter. That leads to more expeditions into the woods with hungrier animals, more deaths in the community. Can kind of see where they're coming from.
Sounds like everybody is just, like, way too strict and rigid here, and they just need to loosen up a lot and just, like, do fun things.
Mr. Trout, can I ask, what do they produce here?
Oh, very much. They're very fond of their tubers, actually.
Tubers. Is that that's what they harvest then? Is the tubers?
Yes. Kind of looks. It goes. It's. There's that, and of course some corn and other things, and most of their grain and wheat they bring from the neighboring Fox Willow.
So here's some trade then.
Yes.
Interesting.
Was it suppose try not to bring up the farmers too much. They make it Miss Alda in a right poor mood. They recently formed a type of union that to prevent them being undercut in prices, and this has caused her personal costs to go up. She's still a little sore about it.
Understood. Is it possible for us to sit in on some of your lessons and get a little bit of history of the town, or?
Oh,
Would that be stepping in too far?
I think after some time that might be arranged, but I would say kind of thinks I would love for the three of you to be able to listen to any of the lessons. However, I think it might be more of a distraction, especially when the parents hear about those who did the events of last night being welcomed into the schoolhouse, and given a platform, they say. However, if you were to be near one of the open windows, I don't think I'd even notice.
I understand.
That is such a fabulous idea. Also, I should tell you that when you're talking, because you mentioned us getting a platform, I'm going to be on a literal platform, aka the stage, 3 nights from now. And so you should absolutely tell everyone that they need to come here and watch. I'm going to be giving the most fabulous dance performance that anyone in this village has ever seen.
Oh, marvelous. I think that would do very well after performance. Ingratiate yourselves in the community. Women of tact and taste, as I'm sure you all will handle it beautifully.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I'm very excited.
Can you tell
Tact
us
and
anything?
taste are my middle name.
Can you tell us anything about the Tree of Many Faces and how that came about? Is it natural growth, or was there some other supernatural event that caused it to form in that particular way?
Oh, it didn't form in that way at all, actually. It was really, I'm not sure how it started. I do know that they consider it a sacred site, precious to the Green Queen herself. But I would say that you saw the faces. Those are carved in by the villagers themselves. Whenever the death penalty is in order, the beheadings are conducted in front of the oak. It is their belief, of course, that the roots would drink the lifeblood of the executed, and then with each death, there's certain townsfolk who then carve the face of the slain into the bark, looking at it for their inspiration, capturing that moment of death there.
Are beheadings common here?
Well, I mean, common. I mean, when they're certainly used without restraint, should it be warranted. There were some
And what would you
murderers.
consider it to be?
Well, murder.
warrant?
There were a few murders a few months ago, and though that individual was never caught. But for things like that, certainly kidnapping and certain harms to others, things that would warrant such things.
Would interrupting a sacred ritual be considered a beheadable offense?
I don't believe officially. And I imagine if you don't make any more trouble, I don't think those who would do such things unofficially would take the time.
So, on another subject, let's move to another subject. Tell us about the Green Queen.
No. Of course. The Green Queen, I'd say is more of a stand-in for nature herself. It's a personification of the what is kind of called to here is the old ways. Ideas, rituals developed to appease the protective and destructive sides of nature and the spirit world itself. And I just believe they call the Green Queen just that thing to give shape to primordial thoughts that embodies nature and magic.
Okay.
Those who follow the old ways, their philosophy tends to go that survival in Druskenwald is a privilege and a miracle, and never guaranteed. They tend to accept nature's blessings, as well as the utter destruction and death it can cause. They view individual life as insignificant when taken into account of the community. So they do tend to be a bit happy with and willing to sacrifice themselves or others if it would mean honoring and appeasing these ways, and if they believe it guarantees them a greater existence and prosperity. Again, not them personally, but more for the collective whole in the years to come.
So am I correct in understanding that the people of this town are followers of the old ways?
There is quite a few, of course. I am not. And there are others who don't give in to it. There's the patient lady that some follow. Though we don't believe in anything, some of us just refer to ourselves as the newcomers to differentiate our ways from the old ways. That was partially given to us, but also just, I think, something fun to call each other over brandy.
Who is the patient lady? That's such an interesting name.
Well, it features the photo of the patient lady, and they more believe in harmony between sapient life and the forces of nature. They reject the very concept that nature is brutal or destructive and uncaring. And they would say that it provides everything that life needs to thrive without the need for what they would refer to, of course, as archaic and barbaric sacrifice and appeasement. It's more of in my view, a newer interpretation of the old ways. A bit more palatable to people who have seen horrors.
So, what about some of the, gods that don't believe in harmony and just like fun things? And just, doing whatever makes people happy and not happy and just...
I mean, I'm not aware of any such school of thought.
Well, clearly you don't know very much about anything, because that's the best of... I guess I don't know if it's necessarily a god, but somebody with a ton of supernatural power who just likes fun. And I want to find them because they are the best to follow. And they give the best gifts and the coolest powers ever. So you should really learn to follow them, because then maybe you'll get to do some fun things too.
Kind of understand. Oh, I see. I'm not aware of any adherents here in Wickamore. I think I knew a few back home, but
You did?
yes, I'd
Who?
be
Where is back home?
Tab back home. Baskerton.
Baskerton. And there were people there? Oh my gosh. Guys, I think that this town is lame and doesn't like fun and is super boring, and we should go to Baskerton and find the people that do like fun.
Mr.
And-
Trout, is Baskerton a part of this world, or is it another world?
It's in Griskenwald itself, but my understanding is from. Actually, I won't really be aware of this, but you would know that it is out of Wickamore Hollow, and travel is you need the Ghostlight Express to be able to travel out of this area of the Hollow.
Lame.
Not out of the
That's okay.
village, but to where Phineas would be from.
We'd have to get that frog guy to bring the train back, and he was very eager to take the train away from us. So I guess we'll have
shoved
to
us
try to
into a
convince
bunch of
the
bad
people here.
situations and then hoped that we would survive them and save his freaking butt. And then, I guess he...
But at any rate, I'll leave you to the rest of your breakfast. I must I must ring the bell and summon the little darlings.
That's it.
Okay. Bye, Phineas.
Goodbye.
Guys, I don't eat, and I think Floopy is done with breakfast, so I need to go look at something on the tree. Okay? I'll catch you guys outside. And I'm going out to the tree, and I'm going to look at every single face and see if any of them are familiar to me at all.
Interestingly enough, Jack was going to do the same thing, not to see if any of them are familiar, but to keep an eye out for summoned spirits if we run into any more spirits.
Nice. Yeah, I think King Spirits what's Sadie up to?
Sadie was also going to go to the tree, but she was going to see if she could get any sort of vibes from it.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'd say it's probably not any faces you'd recognize.
None of them look like a bodiless head that I see a lot.
No.
Okay.
A bodiless head with a face, huh?
I mean, yes.
I mean, I guess it had a face at some point.
It did. You don't know that that's who I'm always talking to, Jack, but yes.
No, I don't.
You're saying- So, okay, I guess you weren't killed here. You're not on this tree Well, I know you weren't killed here because you were killed in the carnival, but I thought maybe you were killed in both places at the same time. So,
Yeah, I think y'all begin to go out as you do, Giselda. I think Alda does kind of stop you for a moment as she just goes, you were talking about an individual that's the haunting fool, yes?
the haunting fool. I was talking about the person who loves fun and chaos and causing all sorts of pranks and problems. You call them the haunting fool?
I do, yes. I wouldn't say but know that I am here to help.
Have you met them?
It kind of looks. I have it on good authority that their associates may be headed here soon, in the coming week.
The Festival of Fools? Is it coming?
She smiles. Well, you can never quite predict them, but
Of course.
there may be a bit of help coming this way through that. Indeed. And I would warn, I think I'm glad you are hearing that you're interested. As you go to the tree, I would just advise not going there at night and never alone. Do you understand?
What happens if I go there alone at night?
Well, let's just say there are many stories of people seen there who are not, well, the next time they are seen, they're in several pieces at the base of the tree.
What?
So it's best to not be one of those, especially for you in particular.
Why for me in particular? What does the tree not like fun? It
No,
seems like a
no.
lot of people here don't like fun.
No, I mean, because I like you.
Oh,
And we can
I
help
like
each
you
other.
too. That sounds great. Well, thank you so much for the advice.
Of course.
And
If you
if you
find
hear
any
anything more
secrets,
about the festival,
yes, and if you hear any secrets, I would love to know them as well.
okay, I'll let you know.
Fantastic.
You guys, I really like Elma. She seems great. And not just because she's letting me stay here for free so that I can perform for her, but like she just seems like a great person.
Well, I'm glad you've made another friend.
Of course, I'm a very friendly person, Sadie.
So you
yes, so
plan
she's
to
trying
go-
to sense the spirits of the tree. Anything that we're using for that?
Well, I was gonna find a place on the tree that did not have a face carved into it and just sort of put my hand on it. And maybe try a nature check.
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Oh, that's a 15.
I think, given how grown and healthy this oak is, and looking at the soil, and it's kind of a strange place for it to be so thriving, you would be able to fully determine that it is gaining a source of vitality that is not of the natural world.
Jack, I'm not sure what's going on with this tree, but it's awfully healthy for a place like this. It seems to be receiving something not natural to get its vitality. I mean, considering what we heard about executions in front of it and like feeding it blood, but
Does
That
it
may-
eat people?
that may be only part of it. No, I don't think so.
Alda did warn me that if people come to the tree by themselves, especially at night, that sometimes the next day they're found in pieces.
Well, that could be because creatures at night.
That's not what it sounded like. It sounded like the tree is killing people.
So you're not planning to test that theory, are you?
Not with myself.
Good.
With somebody else?
I mean, if I find somebody that seems like they would be a good test subject, maybe. I don't want the tree to hurt either of you. Don't worry about that.
Well, I don't think we should send someone out there to get hurt. That's just wrong.
I do suspect
Depends on the
that
person.
townsfolk will know better.
Yeah, if there's actually a problem with the tree, I wouldn't expect that anyone who lives here would be willing to go out by themselves at night. It didn't sound like this is like a secret that only Alda knows about. It sounds like it's like a pretty well-known thing about the tree.
Right, but I'm just saying I wouldn't try to convince, even if another stranger came through, to do something like that.
I'm not planning on it. I'm just saying, if there's a person that, like, maybe they're not very nice and maybe they deserve it, that maybe we'd find out if the tree actually eats people.
Well, I would say that if body parts are found, or if it's just torn apart, that it's not necessarily eating people, whatever's doing this.
That's a really good point. You're so smart, Sadie.
I finally got a nap.
We all had a really good nap.
It
Floofy,
was
your
a
nap
rough
was so
first
good
day.
that you shrunk. It was a really rough day. I mean, that was a lot in a single day.
It was. Are we done at the tree? Should we venture around a little more?
Yes.
Yeah, where do you guys want to
find? I suspect we should try to find our way around the town and familiarize ourselves. We're going to need to figure out where the estate is, so we can find our way there later when it's time to meet with Mr. and Mrs. Druskenwald.
We should also probably try to find the apothecary, because I think that, like, some healing salves would be very helpful for us.
That does seem like it would be a high priority. I need to find some incense. I have.
I need incense too. I need
It's
a
like
lot
this.
of incense.
It's like this. Actually, if you're talking about your creature, I think the actual substance you need is even more specific than that.
Is
If
it?
you read the rules, I don't remember what it is, but I need some incense.
I thought it was just like an insanely expensive amount of incense.
Yeah, I remember it's
where I
100
don't
gold
know.
material, but I
Yeah.
think actually each individual creature in their special familiars list has its own material requirement.
Let me see.
Right. I did want to show you. This would be just the visits of the Green Queen.
Ooh, nice.
Probably
Was that carved into the tree or?
being carved into the Green Queen Inn,
Oh, okay.
and then probably people would have like symbols that look a little like this. And go forward.
Using materials. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, the reason I'm thinking it is because a goat stealer needs incense and spoiled meat. So,
Okay.
So yeah, I need. Oh, I wonder if those wolves are still there under the tree. Cause like I need that meat. I need a lot of it. Like, we honestly should probably go kill some things so that I can get more meat, so I can get Fluffy back. Fluffy, do you want to have your brother back? Floofy would really like to meet his brother.
Just realizing 100 gold worth of spoiled meat is a lot of spoiled meat because spoiled meat is not worth gold.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 100 gold worth of meat. Spoiled.
How much is?
I'm guessing it'll be mostly
Meat.
incense with some spoiled meat.
I mean, if I can, I wonder how much meat those wolves had, and if I can gather enough of that meat to. Meat isn't even in the inventory thing, so I don't even know how much meat that would be.
Yeah. At the tree, everything seems to have been gone or cleaned up.
The wolves are gone. No. All right. Next time we kill something, I need you guys to remind me to pick up all of the meat. Maybe Alda can give me the leftover meat from breakfast.
I imagine she
But I
might
also
have
should have
some. We might also be able to get some. If we go to Haga's Meats, we might be able to find some squirrel meat there.
Yeah, maybe he would just give me some if he has some that he was going to throw away anyways. Ooh, or maybe I get a crooked hair, because all that for that I need is anything stolen or gained by trickery. I just need to steal something worth 100 gold. Okay, guys, if you see anything like super valuable, let me know.
Let's
That's
maybe
not
tread
really.
lightly.
Yeah, that's not really my forte.
I'm not saying you have to steal it, just tell me.
Well, I might not know what's valuable. I mean, because really you have to think about it. What I consider valuable may not be what you consider valuable or one of these villagers considers valuable.
Okay, if you see something that you think you could sell for a lot of money, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Well, let's go make our way around town, see if we can't figure out where things are located and what we're actually looking for. Wonder if they have a town hall or something. Jobs board, maybe?
Are you looking for a job, Jack? We just got some money.
We're going to need to make our way in this world somehow, and if we don't keep making money, this money's going to go fast.
That's a good point. But look, we don't even have to pay for our lodging. So what do we need to spend money on?
Yeah.
Healing stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have to go find the apothecary and we have to buy some healing things. Or, buy some healing things.
We're not.
Is my sleight of hand. Okay. All right, so I think we're just wandering around looking at if buildings have shop names on them or something, and
Yeah. I mean, what one are you looking for right now?
I think probably Morgan's Apothecary first.
Perfect.
Yeah, either the apothecary or the trading post would kind of be what
Yeah, whichever one of those two
Jack
we
would be
come
looking
across
for.
first.
Yep. But yep. You get some of those. So apothecary, cool. Let's get that going. Well, my eyes are not working. Here we go. So that is V6 over here.
Right.
No idea where it is.
I'm going to take a peek at what is V5 as we're walking past that to go to the
That is Tolliver's trading post.
Oh, great.
So right next to us. Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Does V4 have a big town hall sign on it?
Yes, that is the mayor's home and their office.
Ah, okay.
All right, so you can see here there's a little small area as you come here where there's looks like a curtain and a few chairs and then right after that, there's a little desk, and then you can see into a very large workshop with all types of Regent's ointments and salves on shelves and labeled, and glass bottles and mixing equipment and all types of things. You can see a ginger-haired individual with freckles and short hair, but with looking very nice, kind of busy at work when they hear the bell of your entry as they turn and go, hello.
Hi there.
Well, hello. We are looking for things that heal people when they get hurt.
Ah, yes.
Also-
Emergency, then?
Well, not currently,
Not
but
at the moment.
something we could use in an emergency.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we get into like frequent emergencies.
At least for the past day we have been, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
True, maybe we're never going to have to fight anything again, and maybe we don't need to actually buy healing stuff.
Yeah. Who knows? But if you're looking for this, I do have potions of healing for 50 gold each.
Oh my. Well, that is, I'm sure these are fantastic potions of healing. And I'm sure they're worth every penny, but we're kind of the saviors of the town. And so
Giselle, we've been over this. That's not an effective argument.
Jack, I'm trying to get us a discount, okay?
And try a different argument.
Okay, so like we really want to be the saviors of the town, but we can only do that if we stay alive. And so I think that we really need these healing potions to stay alive as long as possible so that we can really take care of this town. And like your town is really in need of saving. And so you want us to be the saviors of the town.
Right.
Is your town actually in need of saving?
It is, Jack.
I mean, every town has its issues, I suppose.
See, exactly. And so you really want us to be able to heal ourselves, because then you don't have to be responsible for saving your town, and you can just put all of that on our shoulders, and we will make sure to tell everyone what a big help you were once we become the saviors of the town. And then everyone will also tell everyone how the only reason we were able to be the saviors of the town is because we got your fabulous healing potions. And then everyone is going to come to you and want to buy healing potions because they'll heal how wonderful they are.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Perfect.
The free marketing argument.
Natural 1 for a total of 6.
Do you still have
Honestly,
the Baroque
it makes-
inspo?
I do. And so I'm going to go ahead. As much as I think that is so fitting that is what I rolled for this interaction, I am going to use my heroic inspo and reroll. And I get a 5 for a total of 10. So
Right.
the dice are absolutely telling the story here.
Yes, of course. Listen, I'm glad that you have a. I'm so glad that you would want to help us. And I honestly would love to help you. Don't want to see anyone die here. But I need you to understand. Everything I have, especially for a potion of healing, I've already priced it down to essentially ingredients. And I believe me, there's no situation that one of those can't almost certainly make better. So it's really the lowest I can go on it.
Can you teach us what ingredients to look for?
Oh, if you would gather them yourselves. Yes, and I suppose then that could be a bit of a discount. Should you be able to do that? Yes, and we'll be kind of begin going into it. And if it sounds like that seems like a lot of money to you, so I doubt you'd be interested in a lot my other wares. But should you come into more affluence, there are other things I would be happy to do for you. It's services I can provide, and but on your budget, it is potions of healing and becoming toads.
Is it only like us becoming toads, or do you have things for us to make other people turn into toads?
Well, I mean, I suppose if you trick someone into drinking it,
How much for the toad potion?
50 gold.
Oh. That's way too expensive for just a silly prank. But if we do suddenly come into a ton of money, I will be back for the toad potion.
Of course, that's my specialty, lily pad tonic.
Yeah. Oh, what are the ingredients in a lily pad tonic? Because if I happen to see any, I will happily bring them to you for a discount on the potion.
I guess I'm comfortable with telling you one of them because it's a little obvious. The lily pad. Specifically the blossom of the lily pad.
Blossom of the lily pad. I will keep an eye out. I will bring you so many lily pad blossoms. This is going to be a wonderful relationship.
Of course.
You said every town has its troubles. Anything in particular that tends to trouble this town? Monster attacks like last night, or well,
last night wasn't a monster, but unless anyway,
sorry,
no.
Meant beast wandering in, not necessarily. Maybe it's best not to talk about last night. Sorry.
Of course. Occasionally, I mean, there's less children than they were the day before.
Individuals disappear.
What happened to the children?
No, I don't know. They just are gone. And then
From their homes?
I mean, I don't know. Just in the mornings, they run by to go to school, and you just notice that there's less of them sometimes. I ask, well, and then I'm usually brewing something to help someone with mourning shortly after that. But anyway, then of course there was the murders.
Yeah, Mr. Trout was telling us a little bit about that.
Yes, I only really know about them because they accused me of doing them. Other than that,
Were they poisoned?
I don't know. No, right? No, Gory. I mean, they did call the person Gory Gus.
Gory Gus? They called the victim that? Or the murderer?
The perpetrator, I believe. I just remember...
I thought that they didn't catch the murderer.
They didn't, but they knew who he was. I understand. I mean, all I really know is good news. We won't be taking your head, Morgan. We know it was Gory. We know it was Gory Gus who did it.
Do you know who was Gory Gus? Like someone who lived in the village?
He never came in the shop, I think. At least I don't think he did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Welcome to my apothecary shop. How can I help you?
Do you have lapses in memory? I do too.
What?
Oh my gosh, we should compare
Why
notes
would you
about
think
the
I have
time.
lapses in memory?
Because we've been here for like 10 minutes already, and you already greeted us when we first came in. You tried to sell us a toad potion.
Oh, it is my specialty.
I know. I am so fascinated by your toad potions. Like, I would love to get one, and I promise that if you sell me one, I will tell everyone how amazing they are and how you are just the expert in toad potions, and they should all come here to buy toad potions from you.
I'm not giving you another roll.
Okay, no, and that's
I
I
like
was
how to give. Yeah.
in this situation where
She would,
he
yeah.
I was
Just
like, I've
keep
got to
going
try,
on.
but
Yeah.
I think it's, especially because I had 2 rolls earlier, I think it's very fair that
Good.
she is still just failing.
Very good.
But-
So, if you want to buy health potions, you can't. The 50 gold. I don't know if you got.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have to have enough to buy any.
I have enough to buy one.
I
Oh.
technically have enough to buy one.
I
but-
don't.
Did you add the? Because you should have gotten jewelry, I think, too. Did you add that? The 25 gold.
Yeah, I just have it. It's just in there as bracelet for.
I was talking
25
about Sadie, because I think everyone should have.
No, I didn't realize we got 25 gold.
Yeah, we get 25 gold or a piece of jewelry.
worth 25 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
One or the other from the Druskin Vaults.
Okay.
We, along with our items, so your +1 weapon came with some gold.
Okay. Still don't have quite enough, but that at least helps.
Okay.
Well,
I will come back later and maybe get a frog potion then. If you even remember that I'm interested in frog potions. But this has been a lovely time, and I would be happy to reintroduce myself to you whenever.
Oh, thank you.
I will take one of those healing potions if you don't mind.
Of course.
Oh, Morgan, is it, right?
Yes.
Do you know who Gory Gus is?
Oh, that's the person who. Oh, when they figured
Right,
out
not
that.
just like, do you know, like, of him, but like, do you know him?
No, I don't think he ever came in the shop.
Have you and him ever been seen in the same room together at the same time?
I mean, I don't know him, so I guess I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Well, if I happen to see him, I will make sure to let you know. So that you can avoid him, of course.
Right, yes. Sorry. Very cool. And where to next?
I think to the trading post.
Yeah, trading post probably.
Yeah. Have a little more another sort of scene of the village.
Ooh.
idea. Of the...
It's the inn, it looks
Oh, and there's
like.
the crooked moon in the sky.
Oh, and the tree. The tree in there is the was it? I don't even remember the name.
The Oak of Many Faces. Yeah.
Oak of Many
Oak of Many
Faces.
Faces,
That's the
yeah.
one.
Well, and then there's the Green Queen in the inn there.
Yeah.
Up the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the way the
Right,
wind
because the
blows.
inn is called the Green Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, on the face of the window. I
Yeah.
saw it on the sign, but I didn't realize it's there in the window. That's so
Mm-hmm.
there's so much detail on these that you just
Yeah.
you don't look for 10 minutes, you're gonna miss so much of it. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't always show so many pictures, but they really did a good job on the art of this. So very much so.
Oh,
It really did.
Go.
So I know it's not as big and lush, but the tree sort of made me think when you were talking about it of the whooping tree in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah. I had the same thought, especially like the way it's like leaning over like this.
Yeah. Definitely has that. All right, sorry. What did we say we wanted?
The trading post.
Of course.
I believe was V5.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Drag.
What's the little shack between them? Is this somebody's house?
I mean, yeah, there are houses. Yes.
Okay.
um, coming over there. You do see here there are many various items that you can see, and this would mostly be general like foodstuffs and corn, some wheat, and even there you see a few simple weapons, dagger and a weapon, and I think that would kind of be generally trade goods here.
Mostly I'm looking for incense.
Yes, definitely would have some incense here. And you see
Much nonsense do I buy?
on the front you can see there's men and a woman who look at you and kind of introduce themselves. They go, oh, I heard we had new people. I'm Wilma, and this is my husband Ronald, and just begin to kind of introduce themselves and help you out here. And yep, so you're able to get incense at a regular price.
Much incense.
It's however much gold worth of it you need.
Yes.
How much
Right.
it
Oh,
is.
right. Duh. Yes. Right. And so it's how much incense do I want to buy? All right. They have it here. I'm going to wait and see if I can steal something worth 100 gold to get a crooked hair.
Yeah, Jack will pay for his 10 gold's worth of incense.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying that I'm
For
going to steal
sure.
something here. I'm just saying I'm not buying anything here.
Okay, incense. Oh, it's not. Okay, I just have to add it. Whatever.
Yeah, and as you're shopping, a very well-dressed and groomed man with a silver-clawed pipe smoking comes down and goes, Well, customers, I'm so glad you all are here, my friends. Please find your way around. I'm glad to have you at any time. Baltus is the name, and welcome to my trading post. And hope I can rim your bags with goods you need while taking your gold to bring more to this fine village we find ourselves in.
Well, trading's an important part of local towns, so certainly worth hanging out. I already bought the incense. Your hired help seems to be pretty knowledgeable. I do have a fine bottle of wine that I would be willing to part with for the right price.
Let me see. How much did I say it was worth?
It came as part of my background.
Oh, okay. Thought you found it. Sorry. My bad. Looking, it goes, well, this is indeed fine itself. In trade, I'd imagine I could help you out with, say, 2 gold.
All right. Well, I'll consider it. If we're desperate for money later, I'll be back. But in the meantime, I'll try and save it.
Of course,
For a nice celebration.
Good to me. Not celebration or not in an inn. It all depends. A roof over your head or drunk in an alley. I suppose it is up to the prospective person.
I'm curious. We've been hearing about some murders that happened a while back, and apparently the apothecary was accused of them at some point. Do you know why he was accused of them? Or suspected, at least?
Yes. Well, if I remember, well, it was a rough time here, and they're so grisly. I imagine we couldn't. I think mostly just because no one really knows Morgan. They stick to their shop. I mean, they don't. I don't know if you noticed, but they don't. There's not even a place for them to sleep in there. No bed or whatnot, and no one's ever seen where they live, and we assume they must sleep there. But how and why? And whenever somebody would go by, they would just see them working. And so strange behavior, and then not having any relationships with anybody in town, only being transactional. Unfortunately brings people's suspicion. If you're weird, you typically accused when weird things happen, I'm sorry to say.
Okay, no offense, but for all practical purposes, pretty much everybody is weird. So I guess it would just be maybe he's a little different than you. That does not make him weird.
Of course. Pardon me. I meant no offense to them. I meant, I guess, out of the social fabric one finds itself in. If you refuse to weave yourself in, then you are looked on as, well, I suppose you are the first to be suspected before one would expect other threads that have come along nicely and in their place.
Okay, I understand that. Let me ask you this. Has anybody attempted to make way with him? You know, invited him to things, gone in and just talked to him, tried to get to know him?
Oh. I believe so. I know myself, I invited him to come over for dinner once, and he didn't show up and said he must have lost track of time.
And I suppose
I invited him again, and he said it the same way, and I just kind of stopped. So, listen, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to say Morgan is doing anything wrong. You asked why they were accused. I was trying to say that I don't think they really did anything wrong. But unfortunately, in a town like this, people have lived here their whole life. When you have someone who came from elsewhere like Morgan did and doesn't have relationships, they are too often the first suspected. Sad.
Being a social recluse makes you easy to suspect. I suspect is
right. I understand that, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but sometimes people are just afraid to get to know someone. Maybe they've been hurt really badly before, or abused by someone, and they're kind of that way because they're hiding from something or someone. So just, some food for thought.
Of course. And I understand. And believe me, I have been... You know what? I do believe you bring a fine point, miss. I will make attempts to involve them once more to see if maybe that can be rectified. For nothing else, to protect them should, and undoubtedly when odd things happen once more.
Although we did sort of have an odd experience with him when we were there. Now this, I will say, was odd. We'd been talking to him for about 10 minutes, and then we were talking about Gory Gus, and then it was like he forgot, almost like it triggered him to forget what he was doing, and he reintroduced himself like he had just met us, that we hadn't been there for 10 minutes.
No, well, I can't say that type of behavior is unusual for him, just in general. If it was a trigger of some type, I guess I wouldn't be too surprised. It wasn't... I imagine he said something along the lines of that he was accused and then he was not. Let's just say the blade was quite literally not far from Morgan's neck.
So, does this happen a lot? That his memory just resets?
Maybe. I'm not... He does get absent-minded sometimes for zones out in a conversation. Whether it's his memory, I couldn't say. I do, and he kind of looks, you can see there's a potion or two, and he goes, I do tried my best whenever there's someone buys one of these. I always keep one in stock, passing some of the wealth. He's not the best salesperson, so I try to move their goods the best I can.
Can you tell us any more about this Gory Gus character? Should we be worried about him?
I mean, he was in town, came in as a stranger some time ago. By all accounts, committed some horrible murders. And moved on.
Did you ever meet him?
I have to say, he did buy some goods here. I'm relieved that it was never a weapon of any kind, but food and things to cook with in his home. So I was acquainted with the man.
So he's an out-of-towner, and he's no longer around then.
Not that anyone knows of, anyway.
Where was his home?
Was he here long enough to have a home?
I know you're doing this. Kind of pauses for a moment. I want you to understand. The constable here does a fine job, but they were being a bit slow. So, have no worries. Mr.
You killed him?
Let's just say everyone knows where to go see his face.
He's on the tree?
Well, thank you for your business, my friends, and I will see you another time. With that, we will end for tonight.
Good night, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.